Elon Musk really screwed up. And once again, Donald Trump has proven that he is an oracle. He is Nostradamus. He made a prediction that Elon Musk was going to stab him in the back. And about an hour later, Elon Musk came out with a tweet associating Donald Trump with all of the Epstein stuff and basically saying the Epstein files have not been released because Donald Trump is a part of that. Now, we know that this is a damn lie, but that was a thermonuclear lie, maybe the mother of all lies. The post itself on Twitter has over 200 million views, 1.1 million likes, 300,000 reposts, 150 plus thousand comments. And then Musk replies right after that, bookmark this, the truth is coming. This is a straight up vile lie. And I think it crosses the line of slander. And Elon Musk might be the richest man in the world. He's probably going to have to spend some of that and then obviously pay somebody off because I think Donald Trump is going to take him to the absolute cleaners. We're going to gut this whale of a lie like a fish. Jeffrey Epstein was an absolute slime ball. He was a intel asset, many people think the Mossad, and he wormed his way into some elite circles in the 90s, hanging out with Bill Gates, hanging out with Trump, hanging out with Bill Clinton, possibly even the Bushes. And every big shot in New York, every big shot in Hollywood wanted to be friends with Jeffrey and Ghislaine. For some reason or another, you can answer that question for yourself. But here's where the track splits and the truth burns bright. No one really talks about it, but Donald Trump was the guy that snitched on Epstein to the Palm Beach cops, blowing the lid off his entire sick operation. And the victim's lawyers practically built a shrine to Donald Trump for helping lock Epstein up. And that was the only time that he faced any real charges or heat. Trump kicked Epstein out of all of his clubs for life the second he heard the truth. He's been screaming release the Epstein files louder than anyone for the past 25 years. While Bill Clinton and Gates slink away like cowards. Have you ever heard Hillary Clinton mention it? Have you ever heard Barack, Barry Soetoro, Hussein Obama mention it? You have not. And now Alan Dershowitz, Epstein's lawyer, is calling for Trump to pardon Ghislaine Maxwell. Donald Trump was in no videos. He had never been to the island. Never. And even Grok, the AI program on X, is laughing at Elon's claim, saying there's not a shred of evidence. Bradley Edwards, one of the victim's lawyers, said in 2009, that's 16 years ago, that Trump was the only elite with the guts to help. He picked up the phone, spilled useful intel, and asked for nothing. Epstein's own lawyer, David Shawn, just came out and said that Epstein's own lawyer, David Shawn, hired days before Epstein mysteriously self-deleted, swore Epstein had no dirt on Trump. He was roasting Epstein as a degenerate roach and his island as a cesspool a decade before running for president, waking the world up to the entire demonic cult. Musk's post is a steaming pile of garbage, and he's got to eat crow for this slander. The American people, 77 million of them, voted for Donald Trump. Elon is claiming the only reason that Trump was elected was because of him, and it basically dismisses every American vote that voted for Donald Trump. But now Elon is just going scorched earth because of a spending bill, whining that it's stuffed with pork, and I'm sure it is. A lot of it is being codified, and they're going to make some of these Doge cuts permanent. Now, this only totals $9.4 billion, My big question is, where was Elon when some of these congressional Republicans and Democrats voted to send 300 billion times, that's 30 times more, to Ukraine? Where was Elon with all the tweets about Zelensky or some of these other rhinos? It didn't happen, and it will never happen. But some of the funding that could be cut from all this spending would be SpaceX, or maybe some of the EV mandates that Tesla gets in kickbacks. Elon is playing a very simple game, and it's a very double-sided game, because he wants this pork cut out, but yet he wants the contracts to remain for his companies. Elon should really, really rethink this and maybe put the phone away when you're taking some stuff. Because a tantrum like this, a post like this on X, could get really expensive. Donald Trump's got a lot of lawyers, and I'm sure he would probably like to add a little land around Mar-a-Lago using Elon's money. Elon, big question for you, man. Who is controlling your phone? Who is not taking your phone away from you after you maybe had a few barley pops? Because this could get really expensive very quick. Now, we're going to see in the next couple of days, apparently Elon and Trump got together and had a phone call. And I hope they work this out, because the Democrat Party is now going to embrace and reach out to Elon Musk. The same Elon Musk that they said was making the Nazi salute. So if the Democrat Party embraces Elon Musk, are they actually welcoming a Nazi sympathizer? I think the Democrat Party would love to pounce on this. And Elon, I don't know if he's real, if he's legit, if this was all a ploy, but Elon was at every MAGA rally saying he was dark MAGA and all this other stuff, right? But how does this play out? I'd love to get your opinion on what you think happens and how we move forward. Now, I do agree we need to make some of these cuts, and I believe we should make more cuts. I agree with Elon on a lot of what he's saying. I think the way that he went about this could get very expensive and is going to cost the American people. That's the real people that matter. If we don't codify these tax cuts and get this bill passed, your taxes are going up by 68%. How many of you could afford to spend another $3,000 a year in taxes? How many of you work in a job that has overtime that maybe you don't want to pay taxes on? That would benefit a lot of you. No tax on tips. If you're on Social Security, that could probably help you as well when you're not paying taxes on money that you were taxed on your entire life. Elon Musk, rethink this. Get in touch with Donald Trump. Rebuild this bridge that you decided to burn. This is Ben Dykes, the Ben Dykes News Network. Make sure you smash the like and subscribe button, and we're going to keep bringing you the news just like this. Take care.